cucina. Oh boy, do I have something different. We are hungry, we haven't had breakfast. So this is going to be breakfast. And this is going to be a high antioxidant, full of vitamins and fiber, and very healthy for those that are struggling with diabetes, are trying to maybe lose a little bit of the weight that you know. So I am wearing my fadale. We are one fadale, very colorful, because we have to start with this. And I am going to be showing you these wonderful, delicious things. And it's going to be sweet and savory, and yes, you can have it, and it's going to be delicious. Okay, so I am, when I came to this country, you know, I never saw a papaya. I never had a papaya. I didn't know nothing about the papaya. But when I went to Jamaica, I learned so much about papayas and how they fix them there. But what I am going to do is, like I say, I'm going to create a sweet and savory dish. And I'm going to show you the whole entire finished product. And it's going to be beautiful. And then once you start having some friends over, and you can start sharing some deliciousness with them, this is something that you may be able to use. So the papaya was very interesting to an Italian woman such as myself. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do with a papaya, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is this beautiful thing. You know, buy it when it's like this. In Costa Rica, they love cooking them green, but I like them a little bit more cooked. And we're going to remove this part, and it's going to go into the garbage. And we're going to do the other side, okay? The other side. Okay, so let me give you the ingredients. So you guys are with me so far. We are going to have cantaloupe. We are going to have pomegranate, very high on antioxidant, very good for you. A green apple, so the green apple does not raise the blood sugar. Let me clean up, because you know this guy has a lot of juice, eh? He cries all the time, but wait till I tell you the story. Oh, I have the story for you. You're gonna laugh at your butt off. Make sure you this dice in there. Okay, so, and then this is the fruit. And in continuation of the fruit, we are going to be using one yellow tomato. And yellow tomatoes, we're going to be peeling them and de-seeding them. And these are very good because they are they're lower in acid. So if you're suffering for acid, this is a good thing for you. We're going to be using one lime. Avocado. Avocado is very good for you. Trust me, you guys can do all this reading. I read everything for you. Okay, I am 63 and zero medication, and I'm still healthy. Thank God, thank you God. Thank you God, because I take care of myself. Okay, and then we're going to be using some walnuts, because everybody has walnuts, and we're going to be using the walnuts. So that's good. And then we're going to be using some beautiful mint, some beautiful basil. Yeah, sweet and savory. Okay, so, okay, now I'm going to go, let me do this. Okay, so where do I start? Okay, I'm so excited to show you this, because it's been so hot in Florida. And so when you open it, look at all that. Ooh, what a surprise, no? A lot of people, they take this seeds and they grow them. I'm not going to grow them, so I'm just going to put them right into my bowl. And using a spoon, very, very easy. Okay? These make wonderful boats. You know, when you have parties, you can make a very beautiful fruit salad and put it in here. I'm not going to do that. I am going to be doing something different. Okay, but I'm just going to show this to you, because this guy, you know, we use him later. Because trust me, I love this. And you know, and in Jamaica, the way that they would make it, they would give this to me, they would put some lime juice, and that's how they will give it to you in Jamaica. I love going to different countries because I love to learn the cultures of people. We have so much to learn from each other, and food transcends. You know, when I go to Italy, when I go to Spain, when I go to all these different countries and I don't even know how to speak the language, I say yummy, 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 yum, and everybody understands the yummy, yummy thing. Okay, good. Okay, so now you have this. Beautiful. And you're going to cut it in half. Oh, look how beautiful this is. This is so healthy for you. And you know, you don't have to have the olive oil or stuff like that with this. So I'm just going to put this on the side. but I'm going to show you what to do because, you know, I can do that later. And I don't have all day today. I'm a very busy minister. You know that. I minister to a lot of people. Yes, I talk about that all the time. So what I want to do is, you know, you can use a peeler, but I like to use the knife because then I can really see where I need to go without, you know, killing this entire fruit. Be careful, safety first. I have taken a few fingers off, but they grew back. No, that's not true. Okay, so like I said, I can use this later. And because what I want to do is I want to take this guy and I'm going to cut him again. And I'm just going to chop him. Just like so. Very simple, very easy transaction. Very easy. Very, 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 very easy. Okay, and since I'm going to be using him, I'm going to go ahead and put him in this bowl. Because it's everything is easy. And, you know, and like I said, this is breakfast. And then whatever's left over, it can go towards lunch. Because fruit is very good for you. It helps you clean up the pipes. And we need to clean up the pipes. Because we're not moving too much, you know, for us. And, you know. Let me wipe up my knife. Because I might need my knife. Okay. You know, I start thinking of what I am going to make. And truly, you know, this is something that my husband and his mom could not understand, how they will come over for lunch and we will already be talking about dinner. Okay, guys, so as you can see, you know, it's not really that hard. So what I did is with a cantaloupe, I opened it just like I did my other beautiful fruit, and I just chopped it like so. So what I'm going to do to this, I'm probably going to add a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. Because I'm not sure yet. Because what I'm going to do with this, so wait till I show you, aspetta. So make sure that they're all kind of, you know, they like each other. And you know, I like a color, so this is going to be a very colorful, beautiful dish. Okay, well, wait a minute. I have a surprise for you. 1 minuto, aspetta. Because we have to bring out the other guys. Oh. Because not only have I, you know, chopped the cantaloupe, you know, we got to use it. It's going to be sweet and savory. So what I've done here is I have here, first of all, I'm going to show you this and then I'll show you the surprise. I have taken the cantaloupe and I have gone like this. Okay, and I can remove this, okay, but we're not going to throw that away, okay? We're not going to throw that away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put it in my other bowl, and the juice, oh, and cantaloupe is delicious. Okay, now I use a spoon, because again, I am hungry. I haven't had the breakfast yet. And you're going to do it, you know, like so. Oh, my God. And you know, if it's juicy, this is a very juicy guy, eh? Excuse me. Oh, and there's no onions, and I'm already coughing. It went the wrong way. Okay. That's sometimes we go the wrong way and we have to do a U-turn. And that's how life is. You know, we worry, we stress, and all we do is watch TV. Stop watching TV, will you please? Stop watching TV because you get all stressed. And it doesn't do you any good. It brings your immune system down. And when you bring your immune system down, it's when you get sick. I only watch the news maybe first thing in the morning for like 5 minutes, and then that's it. Because I want to know if it's going to rain or not. Okay, so now we have a beautiful green apple. Okay, so the green apple, we got these guys together, and then what I did here is I had these in slices, okay? Because this is going to be sweet and savory, and I just have it like this, and then when I call on my husband, I have him serve himself, and then I serve it myself too. Okay, so now, the green apple. Okay, so green apple, they're not that sweet, and we need that green apple because it's very good for us, it's fiber, and everything I'm using is organic. You know, and sometimes, you know, you're going to get a little thing like this, you know, but don't worry about it, because the spot police is not here. Okay, so now I'm going to get a little paring knife. Oh, you know, this is supposed to be Italian cooking music. But it's now we're going to go like this, okay? Be careful, safety first. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I used to peel the apples for my daughter when she was small. And she did not like skin on anything, my daughter. So everything had to be peeled. And God forbid if anything touched. If the apples touched something else, she would not eat it. Oh, mamma mia, questi children's. Because you're mine. Oh, you're the brightest stars. Okay, so what I want to do with this apple is I am going to, you know, chop him up in here. Put him in here, like so. Because, you know, we needed the apple. And it has to fit into these bowls. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. And whatever you don't use, guess what? You have a little fruit salad for later, you know? It's always, I'm always thinking ahead, because how can I do this and do this and do that and do this? And I want you to know that when I buy my vegetables, which now I do go to the grocery store, I touch everything, and my hands are always very, even though I'm not supposed to touch everything. I know, I'm not supposed to touch everything. But if I don't feel it, how am I going to know? But I'm very, very careful, and I'm always constantly cleaning. We're constantly cleaning. Okay, so this goes in here like so. Okay, so now what we have here is we have the green apple, we have the cantaloupe, and that beautiful, beautiful papaya. Look how pretty. We haven't done anything yet. You see how beautiful that is? And we're not even finished there. We're not finished yet. Okay, so now we have this on the side, we have this. I want to show you what my surprise is. I have some prosciutto di Parma. Oh, look at this prosciutto. And what I am going to be using also with this prosciutto is my favorite cheese. And let me get my glasses, so I can tell you about this cheese. It's my favorite. My daughter introduced me to this cheese when she was making cheese. And it's called Bella Vitano. Bella Vitano. It's like a Merlot cheese. So I'm going to be using this cheese also with the prosciutto. Okay, so but I'm not ready for this yet. I'm just going to put it on the side. And I keep it in a bag. I bring my prosciutto home and I just keep them in the bag. Okay, so now we clear the decks. Very easy. Let me grab this. Where did it go? It was here. Or did I put it here already? Okay. I am going to wonder, where did it go? I know I have it. It's supposed to be here somewhere. Oh, there we go. It was hiding. I have learned that when you use this knife on an avocado, the avocado does not change colors. Oh. So now, you know what? I have pockets. It took me what? I've had this for like what? 10 years? And I never knew I had pockets until now, eh? Go figure that out. Okay, so now I am going to take my tomato, because you know we got to get everything ready, we got to get them moving, and I'm just going to peel my tomato. And if I have anything left with my tomato, guess what I'm going to do? He's going to be cooked for something else. I don't know what it may be, but you know, I'll think for something. So this is something that I just created, because here where we are in Florida is very, very hot, you know, and it just seems to me that things are getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Woo! Okay, since I have this over here, I'm also going to use this over here because it's not going to hurt anything. All right, and I'm just going to make sure that I get my little thing here, because I want to remove, and this is what I'm doing, and you guys can do this again. Let me show you this again. Let me cut this over here like so. Okay, come in here and just kind of remove the seeds. You know, a lot of problems of indigestion and a lot of problems with digestion, and sometimes, you know, I forget about the seeds and I don't take them out because sometimes I get lazy. Yes, I get lazy. I'm allowed to get lazy. You see this white hair? I earned this white hair. Oh my goodness gracious. I did a workshop. Because you know, you're a minister cook here. You know, I do workshops, and I was doing a laughter workshop, and I wish that I could do the laughter workshop again because it is really necessary and needed. And as soon as things open up, I want to do that workshop again. And in the workshop, we started laughing we started with 30 seconds, and by the time we were done with the workshop, we were laughing for 5 minutes. 5 minuti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minuti. For 5 minutes. We were exhausted. See, we forget about the joy. We forget that we're alive. We want to concentrate on everything that is not good. I got to tell you about this woman. When we moved from Argentina, and we came to this country when I was at the ripe old age of 13, yes, and I met the most colorful people I've ever met. Everybody was coming to see, us, because, they were cousins of cousins of cousins, once you are a paisano for life. And all of these people were constantly coming and visiting, constantly coming to visit. Wait a minute, I need to get something, I have it right here. And I remember this one particular lady. She was dressed all in black. And it wasn't because somebody passed. No. She started wearing black ever since her husband lost his leg. Poor guy. And she was one of this women that she suffered for everybody. Her job was to suffer. Oh, that woman suffer. Oh, she would talk all the time about her husband with a one leg. Oh, mamma mia, ma poveretto malato, non tiene una parte, non posso fare una cosa, oh, poveretto. Yes, it was like that. And she would always, so my mother, I love my mother, my mother's watching from heaven. And every time I talk about my parents, something goes wrong with my phone, which I know they're watching. I'm sure they must have a television up there somewhere, right? Mom, join my YouTube channel. My mother would say, Elena, if there's something wrong with the family, all we got to do is call that lady. She will suffer for everybody. She will suffer for everybody. But it was a real thing for her, Okay, so now I have this beautiful yellow tomato. Look at this beautiful yellow tomato that we have chopped. Oh, I tell you, I got lots of stories, It's amazing. You guys have to sit down with us old people. We got lots of time. We have a lot of things to tell you. We can make your life easy, but you don't want to hear us old people. Because you think you know it all. And you know what? At your age, I gotta know it all too. So I don't blame you. But you know what? The most wonderful thing is when I went for a walk on the beach with my grandson and I had a conversation. The conversation the grandmother says with the grandchildren, and he's almost 18 years old, and I wanted to know where he was with everything. We are raising good humans, in our beautiful, colorful family. Aspetta, I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, you know what? I don't want to mess with this. I'll get another one, because I don't want to spend too much time cleaning that thing. Okay, so now we have this. All right, and now we still have this. Okay, so far so good. I don't want to get sidetracked. You know me, I get the sidetrack. Okay, so now I'm going to get my avocado because my husband came out twice now and he's hungry. Usually we eat at breakfast by now. Pop, pop. Okay, this avocado. Oh, all right. He doesn't want to give up his little corn. You know what? I understand you. You can keep that because I'm only going to use a half of you. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this spoon and you're going to get real close and you see it comes right off. Very simple transaction. You see that? And sometimes these you can utilize to also stuff things with, okay? So we're going to keep that aside. And avocados are so good for you. Read about them, they're delicious. I haven't done any chopping yet with anything else. Okay, so now I'm going to put my beautiful avocados in there. Oh, look how beautiful. I mean, it's, when God created food, He created a lot of colorful vegetables. Like He created His rays very beautiful and colorful, like we all should be. Okay, so now we have the avocado there. I'm going to get this guy out because you know what? Who's going to win? Me. Okay, because I need this avocado. Okay, so we go like this. Oh, wait. Come on, baby. You're almost there. Come on. Oh, that was a hard birth for this little avocado. He's like, oh, well, I think I want to go in there. Maybe not. But we need you because we gotta have the breakfast. And this breakfast, what time is it? It's 9:57. Yes, I'm hungry. Usually I have my smoothie, but no smoothie today. Okay, so now we just put it in here. You know, don't worry how big or small, they just have to fit. Okay, so now I'm gonna get this like this. All right, so I'm gonna bring my plate. And, well, I'm not done yet because then I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna put these little guys. Here's a little piece right here. I want to use everything of this avocado because it's got good fat and it's very healthy for me and it's very healthy for you. Okay, so now, it takes time, guys. You know, be patient. What else do you have to do? You drinking your coffee and you're watching me, eh? And I love that. I already had the 1 cup of coffee. I need another one. Okay, so now I am going to chop some basil. So, how much basil? Well, you know, this much. I know. And a little bit more basil because, you know, it's sweet and savory. And this is going to be and I'm just going to julienne it. Okay, julienne. And mamma mia, I don't know who came up with the name of julienne, but it's a pretty name, no? See? So, you know, you can roll it. This is my beautiful basil. I love how I can go in my backyard and I can just get everything. And you just want to do it in slices because it's more prettier that way. Okay, and we're going to add that in there. Yep, just like that. Marina, mananina date. Marina's her name. And he wants her as fast as possible. I mean, in other words, he's in love. So he's singing to her, you know, Marina. Okay, so I'm just going to put a half of a lime and the other half can go for a mojito or can go for anything else. Or I like to make waters. You know, I love water, so that's just a half a lime. Okay, we put that on the side. My husband, I see you over there. He loves to come out of his office, you know. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take another, we're going to use a lot of spoons, but it's okay, that's why we have a dishwasher. I'm going to use a tablespoon of olive oil. And I am using white basmati. And the same thing, you know, 1 and 1. And then I am going to mix this, like so. Now beautiful. No other things, you know, sometimes simplicity is the best. I'm going to get some pepper. Maybe one, about a teaspoon. Okay, and then of course I have to have the spezzi. In the morning it's good to have the spezzi. You know, my father would say it gets you motivated. I don't know how I would be motivated. Okay, so now to this, I have my beautiful cheese. Okay, aspetta. And what I'm going to do is, before I do that, is I am going to get my avocados and I'm going to fill the little tops, like so. Okay, I'm going to do the same one, because this is going to be savory. Okay, here goes the second one. You may want to cut them a little smaller. I like it to taste of my food. So now I have a beautiful leftovers for later. Boom, done. I still have this. I haven't done anything with this yet, okay? So one thing at a time. Don't rush me, please. Don't rush me because I get so confused. Okay, I'm going to bring this back over here. Okay, what I'm going to do is No, we're not using the oven. I'm just going to bring this up so you guys can, for some reason, I always think it looks better when it's up. I didn't think about that. Okay, so we have this on the bottom. We have these guys like so. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can. Okay, now I'm going to take the cheese because I'd rather do it over here. And this is the salty part. And I'm just going to put it like so. Oh, be careful, like so. And I'm just going to put them right here. And I'm going to put that other one over there. It's going to be such a pretty presentation. People are going to go, wow, you did that? Oh, look at this. There's a little guy over here. He's saying, come on and eat me, eat me. The creaminess of the avocado with this cheese is, to me, sublime. Delicious. Okay, so now, let me move this out of the way. Okay, so now, I have the prosciutto. I have not skinned this guy, because, you know, I usually serve it with a knife. But, you know what I'll do to make it simple for my husband? Is I'll go ahead and take it off. Because, you know, you should not be having your guest having to do that. But, you know, sometimes for presentation purposes. But who cares? This is at home. This is having breakfast at home with me and my husband, and of course, don't forget Reggie. You know, and people get very fancy with the prosciutto, you know, but the prosciutto, guys, you know, he could care less how fancy you are. I just like to cover it. Like so, you know. I just like to cover it because, and I like prosciutto. So don't be afraid to use your prosciutto. Okay, so now, I'm done with the prosciutto. Let me put this guy over here. I'm done with the cheese. We'll worry about that later. We're done with that. Okay, so now let me bring you to the fruit salad. Okay, with this. So now we're gonna get the boats that we already have. Oh, wait a minute, aspetta, I haven't done anything with this yet. Oh, mamma mia. I am being rushed. No, I'm rushing myself. I am going to use mint. You know, I love mint, and really mint is very, 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 very good for you. That's why, you know, in different countries they make a lot of green mint. They use a lot of mint, and we, you know, this is an underused herb because a lot of people, they just use the mint for mojitos. I can't wait till I show you my mint chicken. Oh yeah, there is a mint chicken that I created, and right now I'm trying to perfect it. Because, you know, gotta have perfection, right? Okay, so now I like to taste my mint, and I'm not afraid of my mint. How much? Maybe 1 teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons, maybe 2 tablespoons, whatever you want. You know, it's like you bite into it and you go, what is that? Okay, so this is the mint. All right, so now for the mint, what I'm gonna do with this, yes, this is going to take some organic basmati vinegar that I'm going to add in here. Okay, and I'm just going to mix this and to give it a little acid. It also helps, you know, the apples. Okay, so now I'm going to take this guy out. I'm going to fill this guy up. You know, I like color. Everything, you know, you eat with your eyes is what they say. And they're beautiful and delicious. And I'm going to put this guy over here. Like so. Hey, oh, that piece is mine. He's waiting. Well, we have to taste. My God forbid if we don't eat. Or, I mean, taste. We eat. All right, so I got the boat there. A boat over here. My 2 prosciuttos over there. This one. Oh my God. It's so good. Oh. So let me tell you how we're going to finish this. Oh. Let me make this more pretty. I like things to look pretty. Okay, so let me bring this over here. Oh, let me turn it the other way so you can see the plate better. Mamma mia. Quanti cosi. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to top my boat with more antioxidants. And this is pomegranate. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. I bet you never thought about having this kind of breakfast, huh? So, you know, we give a break to the egg, you know, the poor little chickens. I'm missing my chickens because, you know, one of the places that I go get my organic chickens, you know, my organic eggs, they're not open yet. Okay, so now the walnuts. Walnuts are very, very good for your brain. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a few walnuts on top of my boats. You know, you can have them raw, you can have them any way you want to. I mean, this is like a vegetarian delight here, except for the prosciutto. And how much, you know, is whatever you guys want. Okay, guys. There you have it. See what we made. This is a beautiful, wonderful breakfast. We have the avocado boats. We have the cantaloupe boats. We have the prosciutto in cantaloupe. Enjoy, enjoy in this wonderful, hot, humid, even my house is at 75, but I'm still having those hot flashes. Enjoy this with a nice, wonderful, cold, you know, I would serve this with wonderful kombucha. You can have it with coconut water, because coconut water right now is very good for the hydration, especially when you're out in the sun. Okay, grazie belli, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me today in my beautiful cucina. We did not cook. Everything is nice and freshy, and now it's time for us to mangia. Tutta tavola a mangiare. I am hungry. Hello? Oh, they're coming. Okay, ciao ciao belli. I love you. I love you. Stay kind. Take care of yourself. Stop watching TV and do something good for yourself, okay? Find something to do, all right?